the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, folks. How are you this evening? How are you this evening? I am doing well. I apologize. I just had to step. Funny thing is, I was very geared up and I was ready to go, and then like I had just someone come by really, really fast and asked me to kind of work out something for them. So that's why I took a little bit of a time. I apologize. I do respect y'all's time for when y'all come to the live stream. So I do apologize for that. All right. How was your day? Let me start right there first before I start rushing into the audience. Let me start right there first. How was your day? How was your day? I at this point, Charmin, I have no beef for the audience. Trust me. I have no beef for the audience. I'm really just trying to see if I can go what I can go. That's really what I'm doing at this point. That's all I'm doing. Honestly, that's all I'm doing. I have no beef for the audience. Like, you know where I'm at this point. I have nothing to say. I'm here. I think I'm asking more questions these days than making statements. How was y'all's day, friends? If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so. I don't see the likes up, and that's how people know we're here. Kindly go ahead and hit the like button for me, please, fans. Um, let's see. Outstanding, above ground, not in hospital, looking crazy, Dan. And crazy Sheila, my day was good. Day was good. Good evening. Doing well. Hello, chat. Do not bother with the beef tonight, O'Neill. Amber needs to go home. Listen, you never leave home and move out of your marital bed. If you do, it's called abandonment. Interesting. I haven't gotten there yet. Don't worry, I don't get there yet, but we will be talking about it all this evening. We're going to talk about all of it. There's nothing I'm going to leave unturned because I have questions from people. I apologize for being late. Friends, I apologize for being late. For those who are, coming in now, and I know you have been waiting on me, I apologize. I totally apologize. Let me see what I'm saying. Let me see what y'all are saying. How was your day? Ready for the shenanigans? You ready for the foolishness? And O'Neill is ready too. My day was awesome. It's Friday. It is Friday. The day was good. How was my day? It was a long day, but you know what? I got some stuff done. I tried to, give y'all videos while I go through. In between little sessions that I have, I tried to kind of drop a video here or there. So that's kind of how my day goes most days. Good night, O'Neill. I'm good. And yours, please behave tonight. I'm going to try to behave. I'll try to do my best. I am about to stop watching Kountry Wayne skits because they are not good anymore. Lord, don't make them break it down. Don't let them break it down. Don't let them break it down, Beverly. You have to just watch for the entertainment value. I think what they're doing is they're trying to see if they can question the audience. They're trying to question the audience. So you have to take it as questions. Dan is going to mess up the podcast. That's actually a very, very good question. Will Dan mess up the podcast? That's a very good question. Hold on, Moneyla. I'm going to get in with the Amber fans this evening. Don't worry yourself. I'm going to ask questions. Amber fans are not feeling great. I see the comments. Oh, you need a little break from time to time. Okay, that's what you mean. Well, just don't let it break it down. O'Neill watches these skits, but he doesn't get too... Put it this way. Make sure that you go to bed at nights, friends. Like, don't get too worked up over these skits. Don't try to live, try not to live through the characters. You gotta live your life, friends. You have to remember that. You can't live through that. You understand? So your daily dose of laughs, Regina, of course. For sure. Reginald, of course. Look here, try not to let this, break it down too much, ladies. Don't make it get to you too much. You understand? You have to laugh. Remember, the skits are for you to laugh. Don't forget that, friends. Just wondering if something wrong with Dan. We're gonna ask. The skits are for you to laugh. Not because O'Neill is calling out certain characters does not mean he mean it or anything. You need to laugh, friends. When you see skits them just trying to say they can challenge your belief system. They're trying to challenge your belief system. The skits are challenging your belief system. That's it. They're trying to challenge your belief system. What I'm trying to do is they're trying to see exactly if they can challenge what you think. So just like how them know people love Amber, them try to challenge you. Well, since you love Amber, does that mean that you pick up for her in this circumstance or in that circumstance? Then I will say, okay, well, since you love Shayla, do you think this is something good for her to do? Is that for her something good to do? That's what they're doing. They're just challenging you. That's all the skits are doing, friends. They're just giving you scenarios and they're challenging your moral compass to see what you will accept and what you won't accept. That's all I'm do. More like aggravate your belief system, eh? Team Amber. But I'm happy with her behavior right now. I'm gonna get into it. Are they presenting their belief system? Well, that's what they're doing. They're trying to challenge what you believe. In other words, they're trying to say, I'm gonna give you these stories. What do you think of them? That's what I'm doing. So you have to laugh sometimes. You have to take it, bad things make joke. When O'Neill comes on and he, troubles Amber fans, I don't mean it. I hope you guys don't think me mean it, People cuss me out in the comments. Don't cuss out O'Neill, please. Understand O'Neill is always saying things with a smile. Nonetheless, let's jump into this damn thing so we can get over to the Amber story because we want to talk about the Amber story. You watch for the laughs.
What's so funny?
I don't know why y'all so serious about this podcast. Like it's gonna really change somebody's life.
Okay.
The podcast idea is just stupid to me,
All right. Well, you weren't even invited to this meeting, respectfully, Dan. We don't need you to rain on our parade.
I mean, I'm gonna let you get excited, but anyways, we got a flight to catch, so what we're gonna do.
Okay, Lauren, is there a time where you can actually come and meet us and not have your bodyguard here? It's really interrupting like the flow and the momentum, and we really just want to get ready. We don't have a lot of time. You're not here often.
I just don't want to waste your time. That's pretty much it. She already know what time it is.
All right. So the moral of this entire thing is this. Let me ask y'all a question. Is something wrong with Dan? Is something wrong with Dan? Is something wrong with Dan? Don't worry. ZSA, don't worry. I'm going to get to the Amber thing very, very soon. Is something wrong with Dan? No. Skits are for laughter. Yes. What's wrong with him, Ruth? If you say yes, what's wrong with him? Dan is going to blow up the podcast before it gets started. No. He's checking on his investment. Dan is Shayla's brother because they are just alike. I said the same thing today to Angela Phillips. They're very, very close. Dan is psycho. Yes. Yes, something is wrong with Dan. What's wrong with him? Miss Fatal, good evening. What's wrong with Dan? What's wrong with him? Yes, something wrong with him. He's a terrible actor. No, Lauren is trapped. Shayla is the owner of the podcast. Why is she making any decision? She's not the owner. That's correct. Same thing around with Shayla. But let me ask you this though. I don't think Iman is the only difference I think though, Miss Fatal, and you can correct me on this. Iman has kind of told Shayla the truth, but Lauren hasn't told Dan the truth. Dan is funny. He is funny to an extent, for sure. No, I like Dan. He's following his money. Take my money. You're my wife and property. Basically. Same as a psycho. No, I think that he's getting all of his 40,000 worth and more. That's what I think it is. Sounds like not only has he been stalking Lauren, but it seems like he has been researching Wayne and the members of the podcast. I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he knows about Shayla because Lauren talks about Shayla. Only thing that is wrong with Dan is that he's a scammer. That's what I would say too. They're both obsessed with their significant other and they can't take no for an answer. Well, let me ask you this. Did Lauren break up with Dan? Let me ask that. I like what you're saying, Miss Fatal, but the only way for this to fly is if Dan actually broke up with Lauren and he was behaving crazy. No, Dan is right. They act like they have something to say. And they have nothing to say. That's what Dan is saying. They have nothing to say. Lauren is just reaping what she has sowed. That's what I think it is. That's exactly what I think it is too. Shayla owns nothing. She's a collector of things. Shayla is bossy, very bossy. Dan is protecting his investment. Let's see. No, nothing is wrong with something wrong with Lauren because she thinks he is playing her. Good evening, Sharon Reviews. No, she did not break up with Lauren. No, she did not. She did not break up with. Okay. No, so in other words, she never break up with him. Something is also wrong with Lauren. That's what I would more say. No, Lauren tried to break up with Dan, but he wouldn't have it. She tried to give him his 4,000 back, but he didn't take it. But she gets what she deserves. That's what you're saying. Because all me saying is that she she kind of been playing the whole scene of everything and she has not stopped. She hasn't stopped. I think it's more of Lauren getting her whatever she sowed. She wanted to play games, so hey, you play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Lauren has played with the wrong man. That's what I think it is. Because you know, Miss Fatal, men know this, you know, men know that sometimes you can play with the wrong woman too. I.e. Shayla. That's what men know. The scammer Dan don't want to be scammed by the other scammer, Lauren. There you go. There you go. There you go. Lauren is caught in her own trap trying to play men for money. That's what I think it is. It's what happens when you get caught in your own trap. What is Shayla and Tamara's role on the podcast? I thought Wayne told Tamara to let him handle the business. Dan is not going for the things that the other simps are going for in the skits. He's not playing with her. That's what he's doing. He's now playing a game with the simp them. Bilderberg Boy, thank you for the super chat. Bilderberg Boy says, Dan is slow. He used to lick the window on the bus. Listen to what Dan says about the podcast.
What's that mean, Lauren?
I mean, come on, everybody know. Like, you crazy about your man, you know, so you should understand. I get it.
Okay.
You recognize
I'm not following him to work like this, though.
There's nothing you won't do for him, right?
Okay. So, Lauren,
there's
what's
nothing
the next
I
time?
won't do for her.
Okay, that's kind of scary. I think you could get charged for that. But when is the next time you can come to Atlanta totally alone, leave Dan in Miami? Dan, respectfully, we will see you in Miami.
I tried to do that this time.
Dan said they have nothing to talk about. That Dan said. Dan said them not have nothing on the podcast to talk about. Same thing that we're saying. Dan is saying the same things we're saying. He's repeating our talking points. Dan said them not have nothing to talk about. Is this true? Dan is just like Shayla. That's the funny thing. I had an epiphany today while reviewing the skits, and I said, you know what? Dan is just like Shayla. I'm starting to realize that we don't like when we look at ourselves in the mirror. That's what I feel like Dan is representing for Shayla. Shayla gets a chance to see herself and she doesn't like the reflection. Shayla is seeing a reflection of herself and she don't like it. That's what I think she's getting. Dan, meet your twin, Shayla. That's what I think it is, as crazy as can be. And I'm going to show you that Lauren is still playing the same game, even with all of this. This is why I believe that you can't be blaming Dan when you're doing this. Listen to Lauren in this right here.
You ain't got to worry about a thing. I got us covered, but I'm going to make sure I protect that energy and that space. Obviously, this was an unannounced visit, and I'm gonna clarify that that's not gonna fly once we get back to Miami.
You got a whole stalker, girl. An
I know.
entire stalker. And you know what, Lauren? Like, you really just need to lock in. We don't need to miss this opportunity. We need that guest list. We need you to come and bring the people to the podcast. Like,
I got you.
it seems like me and Tamara are the only ones.
So she says she can handle Wayne. That's what I want to get to, the line where she says she's gonna handle Wayne.
You don't know Wayne the way that I know him.
I got that. Don't even worry about that.
No, but I don't think you know Wayne like that. You don't know Wayne the way that I know him, and he is really zero tolerance when it comes to his business. If we were doing something with the podcast and Dan ran up on us like that, he will fire you.
I hear that. I do, but also I know how to. I know how to handle Wayne. I think we'll be okay as far as that goes. But I'm not even gonna let Dan even come near Wayne.
You know how to handle Wayne? What do you mean?
I'm saying I know. I understand his type, and I'll know what I need to do when the time comes. When it comes to.
It's what I mean. This is why Dan is not wrong. This is why I cannot. Okay, you see, when I see Lauren do these things where she thinks that her thing is just to handle people. Oh, I know Wayne's type. You know what? I'm gonna just tweak this and I'm gonna do that. It tells you she's a game player. That's what she does. This is why Dan no wrong. When I saw this, I realized that, you know what? I said, this girl ain't gonna stop. She's not gonna ever stop. When I saw this episode just now, I said, she will never stop. She believes that this is men are a game. She's playing a game with men. She believes it's a whole game. Like, you know, she going to just handle it. Lauren can't even shake Dan, eh? I said, no. Let me see what she just believe that. That's what it is. No. Lauren thinks that she can flirt with Wayne. No, she can't handle Wayne. Lauren is going to smooth talk Wayne. No, Shayla is lying. She can't handle Wayne. She can't handle Wayne. Lauren and Dan are suited. Them totally suited. Lauren is after Wayne, and Dan is going to be right by her side. Bilderberg boy, thank you very much for the super chat. Dan is brother man from the 5th floor. You know what? Why do I feel like I've seen that image in my mind, Bilderberg boy? Why you bring that image in my mind right now? No,
How to find the right car for you.
No, I gotta go remind myself of brother man from the 5th floor. Why do I feel like that is a good representation? Why do I feel like this? I don't know why I feel like they're saying bro, it's like brother man.
Can I get my seat, man?
Don't tell me. I shouldn't have sat here, right?
How'd you get it? Please, excuse me. Shoot.
It's brother man from the 5th floor. I see it. I see it. Don't worry, I see it. I see it. I see it. If Lauren keeps playing these games with men, she's going to get herself hurt and in a situation she can't get out of with a man. And that is what's going on. What you're seeing is a woman who has been playing games with men. And you just can't play games with men, but Lauren just won't stop. She will not stop. That's why I've said that Dan is doing what is in his best interest. Just like One Journey has said that basically, yeah, he's basically protecting his interest, following his money. Why not? Wouldn't you follow your money as well? You probably would. You probably would. Oh boy, her behavior is no excuse for psycho behavior, O'Neal. It is. It's no excuse. However, you know, I mean, hey, you also can't be leading people on. It's like if I was leading a woman on and then she does some crazy stuff to me, it would be my fault. I think I said that in one of my reviews. Just like I don't want Lauren to be leading men on, I should not be leading women on. If I did this, I would have warranted the issues. Wouldn't have nothing to say at all. I would have to just take it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I would have to just basically take it without any issues. That's all. I'm just saying that's what you get. When you play games, you win stupid prizes. All right, let's see. Let me read about a couple more comments and let's get into it. Good evening. I hope you're going to behave yourself today. I will. I'm not doing anything. Lauren can't handle Wayne. She's not even handling Dan. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. If Lauren keeps this, oh, we read that already. Wayne will eat her up out, especially when it comes to money. Dan is the man Lauren needs. If Wayne is there, Dan is going to talk to him about Lauren. Yeah? He does kind of resemble him. That's right. Dan is Brahman from the 5th floor. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you, goddess. There you go. Shayla tried to use Wayne as a scare tactic. I think so. Lauren is getting exactly what she deserves. She thinks she can play with men and their money with no consequences. That's what I've said. That's what I've said, ladies. And I'm sticking by that. Stop playing games. Women like Lauren will not stop until they get... Thank you very much, Miss Fatal. That's the lesson I see from Lauren. A woman like Lauren don't stop until she end up in a plastic bag. That is the exact imagery I've gotten of this. 100% agree with you. That's my point. You won't stop until you end up in a plastic bag because you don't get it. You don't understand. You can't play people on their money. I would never play no woman on their money like that. I don't know what she's liable to do. I don't know what she's liable to do, you know. I could be asleep and she do something. So I don't know. Lauren needs to go sit down somewhere. You never know what people will do. If Shayla is calling him a stalker, you know it is bad. All right. Let me not delay the inevitable. Let us not delay the inevitable. We're going to keep it clean. We are going to keep it clean. Amber fans, Lord. O'Neal is not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I promise you. Let me preface the video by saying, I am not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Let me preface the video by saying, I am not doing anything. So please, let's go. God, me not do nothing. I haven't done anything. So we had a Dave and Amber scene today. Well, many scenes. And a lot of people are having questions. I'm not gloating. I promise you, I'm not gloating. Truly, I'm not gloating. I'm just smiling because I get cussed off in the comments there. What am I gonna do? We can't get in that topic without being Listen, I'm just laughing because me get bust up. It's okay. Go and go grab it, still a rose. Let's go. Let's get into it. Amber cooking some breakfast for Dave. So she cooks a heck of a meal for Dave. Well done. A heck of a meal for Dave. She cook a piece of meal for Dave. I'm not going to get messy, I promise you. The question is this. Let's start right here. I'm going to start preliminary. Should she be cooking like this? For Dave, and I mean in her current phase. Yes or no? O'Neal not said nothing yet. I'm going to tell O'Neal to stop it. Let's start right there. Should she be cooking just like this? Miss Fatal, let's just say that you're married. You are married. You are a married woman and O'Neal is a single man. I know that you're married and I know you're going through a divorce, but you still live under the same roof. Charmaine, I'm going to pin it to you too, since I just said nothing wrong with it. And this is the optic, Charmaine. There's no one else there and you're cooking food for me and it's special because this is not the regular cooking. This is husband food.
Told me what you got wasn't much to spare. Yes. And all the things I do it all for you. Droplets of your love makes an awesome dew, yeah. Oh yes, I'll keep you warm. I'll make it right. Won't play no games.
Let me ask you all this. This feel like a husband meal to me. It doesn't feel like a up thing their meal. This is a husband meal. This is not a regular meal. You don't cook like this for regular men. This was a husband meal. So let me read the comments. I haven't said anything yet. People are cussed. People say me not do nothing. Only listen ask questions. I'm not saying anything, Miss Fatal. Grab your Stella Rosa and come, Miss Fatal. Grab your Stella Rosa. Only don't do a thing as yet. Husband meal. We are ask you, should you be cooking the husband special for our next man just like this? That's a question. No, absolutely not. Dave knows exactly what he's doing. With his seduction routine, which is what I try to tell people, that's what is going on, but they don't really see it. No. Amber cooks that same breakfast for Anthony all the time. Exactly. It's a husband special. This is not a regular breakfast. It's not like you bust 2 eggs over the frying pan. It's not like you crack 2 eggs over the frying pan. This is a husband meal. No. Not right. No. Absolutely not. Why you beat me up for Terry and I haven't done anything? I have not done anything. Amber is sending mixed signals today by doing wife duties. She should not be cooking. I'd never do that. Cooking a man some food. Lord of mercy, this is stupid. How is it special? What about the pancake and the food is special? Hold on. So now says it's not a husband meal. Is this not a husband meal? Let me ask you this. Is this a husband meal? Me not think you'll cook no regular man this type of food. I don't believe you're going to cook any regular man this type of food. Husband meal this. She draw out for the husband special. She wants a new husband. You know what, Tom Rock? Me love where you're really standing for business. Is this a husband meal? She just love cooking, wifely duties. No, you said no on a husband meal. No. Amber fans, some people say no. Yes, it's a husband meal. Yes. O'Neill, yes. No, it's a boothang meal. Yes, it is. Husband meal. She made mimosas for breakfast. That's correct. This is a husband meal. They've got a full course breakfast meal. Not a husband meal, but she shouldn't be cooking for him right now. I hear where you're coming from, but being a woman of a certain age, I cook like this all the time. I love to watch people eat the food, male or female. You see, I know, Miss Fatal, I know you mean, there are some women who love to cook, right? There are some women who love to cook. I get that. Them love cook a meal and them don't mind cooking a meal for you. You know what I mean? Them not like, they express themselves in cooking. I understand that. I'm just letting you know that when you cook a breakfast like this for a man, as you're going to see progress in the story, it have a meaning to it. Let me just tell you that so you know. In other words, if you cook it for him alone. Now, if you were to cook, Miss Fatal, I think we were talking about this today. If you cook this meal, Miss Fatal, and other people are there, the message don't go out. The message don't go out. But the message goes out if I'm alone with you and you're cooking like this for me, it sends me a signal. Ooh, okay, what's going on here? Why should I cook me this type of meal? I'm giving you what kind of signal it sends to a man. It's O'Neill. Amber hungry, so she should prepare something to eat. Yes, but it was like, I love to cook, but I have limits on who I cook for. Well, first and foremost, she shouldn't be there. True. Cook every day. Not worried, eh? O'Neill, that was enough. Thank you very much for the thing there on the song. Exactly. Grown folks cook. I know they cook, you know. It's just how you're cooking and where the cooking coming in. She's already at this thing anyway. So hey, at this point, she, I don't want her to be here, but she's here. Put it that way. You know? Trinley says, O'Neill, I want you to realize that your behavior is egging the right. Hold on. You know, say, Trinley, are you saying that the writers are listening to O'Neill? Do you think the writers are listening to O'Neill? Is that what y'all really think? When you think that I'm affecting the show? When you really believe that O'Neill affect what's going on? I saw. When you think them listen to little old me? Little old O'Neill, y'all believe they're listening to O'Neill? What if she DoorDash a big meal like this and laid it out on the table? If he's attracted to her, he's gonna feel special no matter what. All right, Miss Fatal, very good question. I love this question, Miss Fatal. I love our conversation. If she were to order DoorDash and spread the meal out, it would not have the same effect as if you cook it. Hear me out, Miss Fatal. I want you to go around and I want you to do a poll on men and ask them, what does it mean when a woman cooks food for them? I just want you to listen to them. I want you to, in your circles, ask men, what does it mean when I cook some food for a man? It have a different effect than when you just buy some food and put it down for him. Sure, he may think, oh, that's a good thought. When you cook it, it's a different effect. But don't take my word for it. I may be wrong. I want you to go out and do a poll on it. Ask men about that. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Men know this. Are things were ingrained in a man. I hope so. Kountry Wayne, please hire O'Neill. we could have went to IHOP to breakfast. Correct. Yes. They might pay me. Yes, O'Neill. They definitely are affecting me, are affecting the show. Now because she would be out of the Dalton jail cell. I don't feel right bashing bashing a woman who is clearly mistreated. What is happening in this world? I think that people are not saying, and it's a mistreatment can go both ways, but I don't feel like people are not saying that them don't think Amber has had mistreatings from Anthony. That's not the argument. The argument, Kenyatta, is that she's moving on before she finishes something. That's what the argument is, In case you don't know, I'm going to reiterate it for y'all. That's what it is. But I'll play it again so you see how the meal look being prepared. Just pay attention to this. In a man's mind, he's watching this and he's looking at all of the time that you're spending to do this. He might look on all of the effort you're putting into this. That's what's going through a man's mind. If you don't believe me, ask men and ask the men in the chat.
Never thought your love would lead me here, my baby.
Look at the glass. Look at the presentation of the glass. It takes time to do this. As a male, I'm looking at all of this, the time we take. Look on the plate. Look at I'm giving you our man mind is calculating everything that they're seeing. Bilderberg boy says 50% the drain with the dishwasher. The drain with the dishwasher. I'm just showing y'all what they're seeing. May I show you what they must see. Why Dave licking his lips? Because of course, looking on Amber, she's oblivious of what kind of intent. You sure? You sure she oblivious? Amber is starting something before she completely and finalize her divorce. That's the problem. That is the problem. But Anthony nearly really left Shayla. Never really left Shayla. He's fully taking care of her because them have a baby together. No, we think he should pay less, but them have a baby together. So in other words, he can't go from there. Anthony can't leave. To be very fair with you, Kenyatta, he's going to have to encounter Shayla. Now, can there be boundaries? Yes, but he has to encounter Shayla. Amber doesn't have to encounter Dave. If you're trying to do that comparison, she don't have to encounter Dave, but he has to encounter Shayla while the divorce is taking place. If that making sense to you. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. And Amber needs to close one door before they open the other. Amber is about to cross the line with Dave. Let's see. How was the day? The day was lovely. A man will know. let me read this to you from German. A man will know that he's going to get all the food too. That's correct. I get it on it, but again, it's in the receiver. It's how the receiver interpreted. She should have given him a Snickers bar, and he would be feeling all that warm and fuzzy inside. Yes. And the gift, you know. Oh, you give the gift, you know. I want you to pay attention to Miss Fatal. If you were to, when you give a man this, may I show you what kind of signals it's sending the man.
Told me what you got wasn't much to spare. Yes. And all the things I do it all for you. Droplets of your love makes an awesome dew, yeah. Oh yes, I'll keep you warm.
Look at him watching and looking on her. Him look on her. Them get to pray together over this meal. May I show you where what the man would be interpreting. I'm showing you where the man are interpret. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just showing you the man are interpreting. O'Neal, I know married men who have outside babies and their wives are first. That man means nothing. It's a kid and that's it. He has no business friends with Shayla. I get you. I'm on your side, Kenyatta. I'm not arguing that. I'm on your side. I'm just arguing that Amber needs to finish one relationship before getting the other. Look here, I'm not trying to make an argument for Anthony. If she wants to leave and get the 50%, she should. Do the best you can. If she wants to get 90% and she can get it, go take it. It comes to the highest bidder. Georgia says it's equitable right of distribution. In other words, whatever she can get based on her lawyers, she should get. I cannot blame her for that. All right? So let me see this. Is me singing there? Yes, that's O'Neal singing. She even put syrup on the pancake. Hold on. If Shayla just gives a cup of water, you guys would lose your mind. Let's run back into it.
I'll make it right. Won't play no games. Wanna hold you tight. I wanna do it tonight. Keep you warm. I'll read right through your pillow. Girl, I will. I want to make. I wanna make some serious love tonight. I'll keep you warm.
Stop it right there, so. She even pours syrup on him pancake. I'm just, Miss Fatal, I'm just show you the communication, you know. O'Neal, the writers are listening to you with the Amber. If the writers were listening to you, Amber would not be on the strip. That is true. Look how she pour syrup on him pancake. Me just want you know, so she lathering him up. So I'm just letting y'all see what's going on. So you know what's happening. She even a lather up in pancake. Y'all are loving the song. Thank you very much. I'm on the rock with the song. Thank you very much. I have to do that for you know, certain purposes. That is O'Neal singing. Yes, that's O'Neal singing. Anytime I hear the songs, it's going to be me. Because I cannot play the other people's songs for copyright purposes. So I'll probably put a song of mine in there. So when I hear that, that's O'Neal singing. That's O'Neal singing. But look at her lathering up the pancake. You see that? Miss Fatal, you see how the pancake I get syrup? Thank you very much. The thing that she's doing right now is that she's not going to get anything from the marriage. It's very annoying just looking at them. It was tough for me to watch it, but I have to watch it because that's what O'Neal do. I like Dave though. He's helping to show Amber who she has always been. I do like Dave, you know. I do like Dave. I'm not going to make it seem like I don't like Dave. I just don't like how it's being played out. That's what we're arguing. We're not arguing liking Dave because Dave are doing thing. You know what I mean? The tune is fire. You like the tune? You want me to put it out? No worries. It's in my files. He knows he's getting. Him know him a get the draws, man. O'Neal, you let Anthony down easy. No, me not let him down easy at all. What I mean? You know, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you be pouring on another man's pancake like this? Let me ask you that. Let's just say you were out like this. I'm just, look here, I'm just working through this with y'all. And we have some time to go. Thank you very much for the compliments on the song. Yes, friends, it is my song. That is correct. It's one of the things from my albums. One of my albums. Would you be pouring syrup? Would you be pouring syrup like this? Nanya, good evening. Would you be pouring syrup like this? You're married. You know you're married and you even him can't even put the syrup on him pancake because I'm showing you. Miss Fatal, where you there? O'Neal, stop the figurative language. What do I do? It's pouring syrup on his pancake, eh? Lathering him up. Me behave like a chicken. O'Neal is behaving like a chicken, just scratching and doing anything to find anything. You don't see anything in any of this, Charmian? Nothing? Nothing, Charmian. You don't see anything in any of this? Don't worry yourself. Let's proceed. Let's go.
Right through your pillow, girl, a willow, I want to make, I wanna make some serious love tonight. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 yeah, whoa, oh.
I'm gonna stop the frame right there so you could see it. And I stopped the frame right there. Let me show you something. Why me know that O'Neal was reading the room right? Because when O'Neal says certain things, I say them, and then somehow they bring a skit out and they prove what I'm saying. They prove what O'Neal has said. Listen to Dave ask her some intimate questions, Charmin. You say O'Neal look for things, right? That's what I say now. O'Neal's looking for things. Yes, if my husband treats me like sugar, yeah, sugar, honey, iced tea, and someone is making me feel alive, that's correct. That is correct. So let's just read on to this. We're keeping the pie guy. Listen to me. We want her to keep Dave. I think it is the circumstance under which she's keeping Dave. That is what is creating the debacle between the audience. That's what's creating the debacle. That's all it is, friends. We're just tussling about how it is being done. That is correct. Let me get. I'm gonna get to it, Nanya. Don't worry, because I've seen your comments, and I'm gonna ask a question to whatever it is. Thank you very much, Jerina. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I even played on the track as well. So the track on here, and O'Neal sing it, and O'Neal been playing on it too. So yeah, I haven't played in a while though, but yes. So listen to Dave in this. Listen to Dave.
I be waking up, I gotta make my own breakfast, or DoorDash, Uber Eats.
Well, that's a shame.
But no, I really appreciate it.
No worries. Anytime. So, what do you want to do today?
All right, hold on. I need to get the series. Listen to this exchange. Listen to this exchange, Miss Fatal. This when O'Neal knew that what he was thinking was right. Listen to this exchange.
I do love good food.
You cook a lot?
I cook here and there.
You cook what?
Yeah, I do. It's just never appreciated.
Yeah. I don't know how you can't appreciate that.
You hear that? So let me interpret that for you, for the ladies in a men language. Notice he's asking, so you cook for old boy? Because Dave is trying to see where does he rank, what is he measuring? All of that is all of this is basically the game that's happening right here. The more Amber comes into Dave, the more Dave going to keep treading and keep pushing certain things. And yes, Dave is indeed looking for a wife. So that's why that's why O'Neal was saying you can't go around a Dave right now. Because he might look for a wife. We've been saying this. He told Amber this when she was down in the basement. That's right, Nanya. He told her this when she down in the basement. I'm looking for a wife. When a man is looking for a wife, he might go come. Especially if you're giving him the business. Now, what I will say is this. Dave is kind of out and bonkers because the woman is not divorced yet. So me give Dave some flack too. As a man, Dave's supposed to know that the woman is not yet divorced. And his friend was right yesterday. Dave should also know that the lady is not yet divorced. But let me read y'all's comments. If she really wants Dave, she can leave with just her money. That's true. And he can't even wash the dishes them. So she'll wash the dish too. Anthony would have to get some cold eggs and an attitude. When last Anthony's breakfast is hot? O'Neal. So it means the writers are taking cues from me. O'Neal, when I say O'Neal is where they're taking cues from. And he can't even get it. He can't wash it. No. Amber's washing the dishes. They might take them cues from me. Someone says Anthony only gets cold eggs. Where is my fan base this evening? Anthony only get cold eggs. The egg them when Anthony get cold. The last time Amber cooks for Anthony, he cursed her out, talking about she was to wear those stylish wigs. I think the last time she cooked for him, it was the salmon. But me understand the salmon. Outside of that, Amber cooks very well. I'm not going to take that from her. Not because I'm making jokes here. Anthony doesn't want breakfast. He would rather to work out with his friends and get some smoothie. Well, that's also true. True, if you get that. Because he always starts an argument about something. And that is also, hey, I can accept these points. Yes, Anthony complains some of the time, so the woman now go and cook. So that is true. If you complain too much, women won't cook. That is true. That's true. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. If you complain too much. Now, the question them say now is this. The question that, O'Neal, are these tests that Amber is faced with Victor, Kelvin, and now Dave. She's in the same predicament as last year. I said this. Goddess, thank you very much for bringing this up again because I've been saying this to people. She in at the same spot again. Let me try to explain to people and they say, no, it's not the same thing. It's not the Victor thing. It's not. I'm saying, but ladies, watch what you're seeing. If you complain, women are going to cook. That is true. That is true. So if Anthony has been complaining, no matter what she has done, no matter what she has is right, it will always be wrong. When she speaks to Dave, that's true. That's also true. No matter what does Anthony do right, whenever she talks to Dave, it will be wrong. Margaret, I don't think you're wrong, Margaret. You're not wrong because she will complain. No matter what it is, though, she will complain. We're trying to teach you. We're trying to teach you women the game. Guys used to get guys to fold. And you're not letting us. That's why I tell them. We're trying to show them exactly what's going on. We're trying to tell you this. Ladies, the men in the comments are trying to talk to you. O'Neal Anthony, lucky if him get cold eggs. Him should give thanks to get cold eggs, eh? You love pie guy, but him better stop, eh? I said, me must stop him now. So after O'Neal has been advocating that Amber was flying too close to the sun. Now no one O'Neal help. When O'Neal was complaining, O'Neal say O'Neal have beat up Amber. You know what? Me just want to hear it from the audience. I'm not gloating, by the way. I'm not gloating. A long time Dave bowl out Amber. Long time. Dave has been bowling out Amber for a while now. Did O'Neal warn Amber fans about the relationship with Dave before? Just listen to me, because I know O'Neal has been saying something and nobody not listen to me. When me used to say it, O'Neal used to say, O'Neal, you're too much over the edge. Some people cuss me out. And trust me, O'Neal gets it. Dave not fall for me. Dave a fall for Amber. Dave is indeed falling. Did O'Neal not warn you about these things? When Dave just come on the scene, what did I tell you? Everything me tell you right, but I realize to the ladies, them, you don't want to give me my props. You don't want to give me the props that I've read this right. I'm not always right, but this one I was right. Look here. I'm not always right, but this one I was right, based on how they were playing it. You haven't been there. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Bilderberg boy says, calling her husband old boy shows that him no respect the marriage. $20,000 for a wedding ring, and $2,000 for a wedding, only for another man to be eating your pancakes. This is how men feel, ladies. How we feel. Next man, I eat up your pancake them. Basically, another man has been eating your wife's pancakes for all of the money that you have spent. Somebody has just come right in, no money spent, them I eat your pancake. In fact, she's paying Dave. She's still paying Dave. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Hi, sir. Dave is going to Amber what Angelina tells Sheila to do to Anthony, to comfort him and be his peace. Aye, sir. Yes, Twilia. I don't think Amber will cross the line. Regardless of if she crossed the line or not, she's way overboard. You don't think so? That's what the audience is asking. Yes, thank you for the super chat, friends. Not me, because I haven't been here. I've been saying it for a long time. You have heard when I've said this with the Dave thing. I've said that she's been flying close to the sun. Angela Phillips, I thought Anthony just wants his money. I agree with you. He would go nuts about Amber and Dave. Of course, he's not going to go nuts. Yes, O'Neal and the other men in the chat have warned you, ladies. They have warned you. Grow Up Large talk to y'all. Malcolm talk to y'all. Money Law talk to y'all. Evan White Sr. talk to y'all. Who else in here again? Vanswell every now and again. Because you know Vanswell get trouble. But every now and again, Vanswell has said this thing. All the men in the chat have been saying this. O'Neal, God got Amber. We don't need bad mind. O'Neal. I'm not saying. We're just saying where Dave is going right now. We don't know where Dave going. Dave wants it. Dave wants Amber badly. The more Amber does things for Dave, the more him want her. The more Amber does, the more he wants her. In other words, it's the more dug in Dave is getting. That's what I try to explain to him. That's what's going on. Eating pancakes and clean up the kitchen for Dave. That's what's going on, ladies. In case you don't realize, the more Amber is doing, the more Dave wants her. So let me ask y'all a question. Is Amber leading Dave on? That's a my question for Uno now. Let me get some answers. May I have a poll in there. Is Amber leading Dave on? That's a question now. Is Amber leading Dave on? Only you should watch the restaurant video. I'll have to look at the restaurant video. Dave wants Amber, but does Amber want Dave? What do you mean if Amber want Dave? Are you serious? You think Amber does not want Dave? Shaman, you're still convinced that Amber doesn't want Dave? Hold on, Shaman. A married woman get up out of her bed, lies to her husband, okay? Goes on a trip with another man. She's there with the other man. She's sleeping in the same unit as the other man. She's cooking breakfast for the other man from scratch. And your question is, does Amber want Dave? Or you must be pulling my legs, Shami. You must have pulled O'Neal legs. Because unless O'Neal don't understand, you know, I'm going to revoke myself from women and I'm going to say, I don't know what's going on. Ain't no way. Yes, leading Dave on. Yes, hey, as long as Amber is married, she's leading him on. Yes, 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 yes. Well, Anthony should not care. Delicia is the most beautiful he has ever seen. So if Amber is beautiful to Dave, what if Amber is beautiful to Dave? Look, again, we're saying, what want to do when Anthony told, what did you do when Anthony told Delicia she was the most beautiful woman in the world? You complained. So the audience just has said the same thing. Them just checking you with the same thing you check them with. That's all that's going on. Dave leading on himself. Really? Yes, no. She's been too nice. Dave is not going to stop unless Amber stops him. Absolutely. Yes, mixed signals. Yes. You're leading the man on. Stop on, ladies. I can't believe when I ask. That is a good question. For answers, from her answers at the restaurant and kissing Anthony, she's leading him on. What do you mean? And is doing a good job at it too. Leading Dave on. Me tell you, say, you can't cook for no man personally. Me give you the signal it's sent to a man. Women know this. You act like you ladies are acting like you don't know this. Y'all are acting like I'm just saying something strange. Yep, Team Amber. Be the one that cheats on their husband. Eh? Really? Team Amber, the haters are waiting for Amber to cross the line so they can say I told you so, but it will never happen. Whether she crossed the line or not, I think the people are asking, should she be leading them on? This is exactly why she should have divorced Anthony. Now she got to stay in this loveless marriage. Kenyatta, yes. Now, Kenyatta, do you remember long ago when O'Neal said she should have gotten the divorce? Kenyatta, you remember long ago when Amber says that there's nothing else out here? And on the video, Kenyatta, O'Neal said, I remember distinctly, I said, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know if there's a better man out there. No. Maybe this is God's way of giving Amber the idea of abundance. In other words, there are an abundance of men out there in the world. You just need to focus, work on yourself, and the right man will come in. Instead of saying, there's nothing better out there. Maybe. Yes, I'm still convinced that Amber does not want Dave. Shaman, a fairy tale right now, you're singing right now. Fairy tale. Once the new guy does everything your husband doesn't do, you guys ignore his red flags because you're focused on the little things he's doing, but all you see is the bad in your husband, no matter what. That's what's going on. Dave is doing what every man knows. Player 101. Man hooking up with a woman 101. Find out what the other guy didn't do. Do it. We know the game, ladies. At the game that's the game in a nutshell. Amber wanted Dave the first time she saw Dave at home. The day Melissa introduced Dave and Amber. So stop it. That's true. Amber fans still moving the goalposts. The goalposts are movement. So, you think it's time for the Dave song? You know what? Let me just let out the Dave track.
Dave, Dave, Dave.
Nanya, can you please behave?
Dave, Dave, Dave.
Terrian, are you talking about Dave?
Dave.
Shaman, please, I'm asking you, behave.
Dave.
Kenyatta, we're talking about Dave.
Dave.
Where do you guys think I've grown up? In a cave?
Dave.
What do you think O'Neal grew up, eh? Let's jump ship. Let's jump ship. We're gonna watch this in the sequence we got it. Let's watch it in the sequence that we got it. Let's watch it in the sequence we got it. Not me, I'm giving you what the skit gives us. So don't blame O'Neal, people. Come on and love cuss out O'Neal. Then we can talk with because Nanya is asking some questions. And I want to ask Nanya's question. So, I want to ask Nanya's question. So let me jump to this little portion.
The restaurants you helped out.
Yeah.
Wow, I am impressed. I am impressed.
Amber also owns a restaurant in Atlanta.
Oh, just a small one. Not like this. Not on. I know it is not on this scale whatsoever. I'm trying to get to your level.
It's not hard. You can attain anything you'd like to.
Okay, we work.
Tell it to me.
You can. I mean, it's all about hard work, and it'll all pay off.
Well, thank
That's
you.
what she's a hard worker, God fearing. She's ambitious. Besides her being beautiful, we already know she's beautiful, but you know she's all the other things too. But I wanted to surround her around owners like yourself that are successful and ambitious.
He's laying it on real thick. Real thick. O'Neal, the reason to show her pouring the syrup was to let us see she was not wearing her wedding ring. The only reason. I don't think she's left-handed. That's true too. So she took off her wedding ring. Remember you saying that, O'Neal? Yes. She's going to cry about the dismal and distressed woman when she gets caught by Anthony. Bilderberg boy, did I read your super chat? I don't know if I did. I think I did, didn't I? Oh yes, I did. Dave is laying it on real thick. And he knows she's looking for this. Let me ask you a question. Did you expect Dave to lay it on this thick? Let me ask the ladies them that. Dave is laying it on thick. Let me ask y'all that. That's my question to y'all right now. Did you expect this? Did you expect this? Let me see what I want to say. O'Neal, I don't think you're looking at Dave. What do you mean look at Dave? Like what? What do you mean? What do you mean, Nanya, when you say I'm not looking at Dave? Dave's words are as thick as molasses. Yes, Dave knows exactly what he's doing. Because the men know, but the women them now get what's going on. So 54% is saying no. As of right now, the chat, 54% is saying no. So, all right. So you're saying Dave has no breaks. I'm going to tell you what I think Dave is doing, Nanya. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think Dave is doing. Dave has paid keen attention to Amber and listened to what she has said. Okay? Player 101. Listen to what the woman has said. Dave knows that Anthony is not paying Amber any attention. So Dave is doing exactly what Anthony is not doing. That's what he's doing. That's what Dave is doing. Dave knows. I don't even think him going to do a restaurant thing and try to get up in and think. He's not that type of guy. Dave just knows what's going on. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. Notice how Dave's friend spoke to him and how Ernestine was talking to Amber. Shows you the difference in how men think and how women think. That is correct. That is correct. Listen to me and listen to me again what's going on here, so. Dave, Nanya. Okay, Dave a play a regular player. I come around a woman, and all she's talking about is being appreciated. Her husband not doing this, her husband not doing that, him not doing this, him not doing that. My first inkling is to do the things she said her husband not doing, because I'm trying to present a good space to her. Dave is not going to go to the restaurant and do the whole heap of things like Dan is doing. He's not that type of guy. He's not that type of guy there. But he is putting in an application to Amber, hoping that the divorce will go through. If you listen to what the conversation with his friend, if you listen to that conversation. Didn't Shayla eat up Amber's husband, correct? Amber is sucking up all the attention. That's what's going on. She wants the attention, he's giving it to her. They may be setting up for fatal attraction, so I can see that. He ain't fatal at all. He's not. Dave have too much to lose. But him believe she'll get a divorce. She says she wants a divorce. Dave don't know that she has tried to divorce before. Dave don't know that. Dave don't know that she went through Victor and she went through Kelvin. Dave does not know that. Dave thinks that this is the first time she's doing this. So Dave is going in just like Victor went in, as if it's the first time, and him believe her. Maybe if she had told Dave that she tried to do whatever it is before and gave the Victor story, Dave would have backed off. But to Dave thinks it's serious. Dave thinks she's going to get a divorce. Now, whether she does or not, let's see. That's correct. Tell me what kind of man would treat his woman so cold. Treat you like you're nothing when you're worth more than gold. Girl, I mean you're like a diamond. I love the way you shine. $100 million treasure, I'd give the world to make you mine. I'll put a string of pearls right in your hands. Make love on the beach, a jet like sand. Outside in the rain, we can do it all night. I can tour the places in with my baby. I wanna do all of the things your men won't do. I'll do them for you, baby. I wanna do all of. That's what he's doing. Player 101. Joe has sung the song, and I cannot believe we don't now realize that I go on. Dave is no Dan. Dave is Dave. Dave a player from the Himalayas. Player from the Himalayas. Y'all are seeing Dan, man. Dan is Dan and Dave is Dave. Don't read Dave as that. Dave a player. Dave a playboy. But Dave is seeking a wife. I think you're correct on that, Nana. He's seeking a wife. The deal is that Dave believes Amber is getting a divorce. Him believe her. She look like she's serious. So him believe her. Anyways, let me kick some comics for now. Dave Slick. That's your song, eh? Well, O'Neal, you have to look at my short. Use Joe's song. That's correct. Anthony should sing to Team Amber to teach me how to love by music. Him can't sing. Amber is not going to ask any question because her mind is gone. That's what's going on, and that's what's going on. Joe sang a go on. Charmin, he might be. Dave will get Anthony to appreciate her. Easy to read on both sides. Sing it, O'Neal. Amber said she goes after a man's spirit and his mind. Ant-Man will talk to Dave. chest and stand 10 toes down, eh? But Victor turned out to be a scammer. So it was Amber who dodged the bullet. Yes, but Dave doesn't know she's been in this position before. He doesn't know that. That's what we're saying. Him don't know that. Y'all are hating like the baby mamas. I'm not hating, man. What does that tell you what y'all see? We're giving you. Dave is listening. Listening in my watch, and he's working. He's not saying anything verbally, but Dave is doing a lot of indirect communication. Or if you want to call it subliminal communication, Dave is communicating subliminally. Dave communicates subliminally. Little by little, he's taking his time at Amber, because Amber is not a girl that you can preach anything to. She wants to see some action, so he's giving her the actions. I get it's not right, to entertain another man's thoughts and conversations when you're married. But this marriage has been doomed from the start, and we aren't looking for it to get any better. True. That is true. The marriage is terrible. You love some Dave, but boundaries. Well, is it Dave that need the boundaries, or is it Amber that need the boundaries? Who needs the boundaries? Who needs to put in boundaries? Let me ask you this. Dave or Amber? That's a good question. Yeah, mentioned, Nanya, because see, what happened now is that, y'all clamored for Dave. The writers gave you Dave, and now una vex now. because una not like Wagwan. Y'all have clamored for Dave to come in, and let's see now. Everybody is saying that Amber does not know Dave. But does Dave know Amber? I don't think so. Amber need the boundaries. Love Dave for Amber. And Amber is not a gold digger, eh? Dave offered to take her shopping and she said no. Yeah, but okay. I'm going to show you why that have some holes in it as well too. I'm going to give you some holes in that. Might not be a gold digger, but it have some holes in it. Amber won't do it. We love Dave, both. Dave. Hey, Dave. Amber. Love Dave. Dave is going to go only as far as Amber lets him. Thank you. Men go as far as you let them, unless you're being essayed. A man is going to go as far as you let him. If you're entertaining me, I'm going to continue to perform the show. That's what it is. Like a peacock. I'm going to continue to perform the show. Amber gave Dave the playbook and he's running with it. That's exactly what is going on. Terrence is also one of those males that are in the audience that know what I'm saying. Both with the boundaries. Ant-Man was too quick to let Amber go on this business trip. He probably had to follow her. He probably had to follow her. No, I'm not think so. I think he did that because he genuinely believes her. I don't think he knows. Amber always says no, eh? Dave needs to know boundaries. Dave needs to know boundaries, or Amber needs to know boundaries. See? Daniel's remark has come back again that Amber doesn't know boundaries. Attraction is attraction, so it's all wrong. It is wrong. That's what I say, Kenyatta. That's what I say. Love the idea of Dave and Amber. Amber doesn't always do well with setting boundaries. I'm glad that y'all are saying this, because no one is saying what Daniel has been saying. Boundaries need to come in place. No, you clamored for Dave and all of this. Y'all clamored for Dave, so I made a whole song.
Dave,
deep.
Dave.
Y'all clamored for Dave, so to the point I had to make a song. All Dave sees the outer appearance. Let me read y'all's comments. Money Law, we know that. For now, I like Dave. I did rally for a new man for Amber. You did. See, I'm glad that some people are a bit honest. Hope Dave is legit. I like him for Amber. I just don't like Dave I just don't like Dave. He gave me a Victor vibes. Why? Why I'm giving it that? Why Dave giving it that? Victor vibes? Victor? If Dave was like Victor, then Dave wouldn't have the businesses that he actually has. You met Dave with things. You met Dave at a house. Victor was looking for a house. No, man, I don't think Dave and Victor in the same category, Laverne. Is Dave and Victor in the same class? Let's answer this. Is Dave and Victor in the same class? I don't believe so. No, sir. Dave is a successful black man. Y'all have to, you have nothing to complain about. O'Neal, can you make a song about Amber being alone and getting therapy? Maybe then they will listen. I want her to be alone to finish the divorce and heal first. She should keep Dave in the friend zone. That's what it is. Amber is a tease. Sooner or later, someone is going to call her bluff. Correct? Real man are going to call her bluff and slip it in. Real man is going to call her bluff. I don't believe that Dave in a Victor in a Dave class. I don't think so. Amber is going back to her old ways when she was messing around with Wayne. So she's weak and gullible. That's what I think she's going. I think she's going back into that Amber. That's what I asked the other day. Which Amber am I getting? No. No. Somebody says no again. Them then are the same class. The men I'm talking about. The men? Okay. So you blame Dave for knowing the game? No. I just the game. We're just trying to tell the women that Dave is playing the game so them can't complain. You can't blame Dave, you know. You give Dave the playbook and you've been telling Dave how you're lonely. I'm so lonely. And I need some. You keep telling him these things until eventually him go on it. So I'm not blame Dave. Dave is more of Amber's type. That's what I've been saying, Jarena. I'm with you on that. Think that Dave is a show. I don't know why, but he's just not legit. What makes him a show? No, I think you're thinking this, Laverne. No, because you see the predicament that Amber is in and you don't like it. So all of a sudden, because what I realize with Amber fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but Amber fans have a way of them love the man that comes to Amber. But the moment things starting to look bad for Amber, them all of a sudden don't like the man. That's what's going on with Dave thing. Because if your girl really, if something was wrong with Dave or if whatever it is with Dave, Amber could have said no. She could have turned Dave down from the first time. I'm not going to go with you, Dave. Right now I'm still married. Let me wait until we get divorced. Then I can venture down all of those streets that you're going to. She would have declined. She can go on a trip by herself. She don't need Dave to go on a trip. I dated a woman, a boyfriend, and she gave me the cookies all the time. That she said she loved me. But she never left. They ended up getting married. Correct. Dave think Amber is not serious. Dave believe Amber is not that she's going to leave. Thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. Dave believes Amber. Woman says she gonna leave the man and she not leave him. She not going away. She just give her some pum pum. That's it. Men do the same thing too. Men do the same thing too. Men will say, yeah, man, I'm going to leave her, man. I'm going to leave. Don't worry, baby. I'm going to leave her. This is the last time. Trust me, I'm going to leave her. And I'm going to leave the woman up to no. Amber likes to drink. If she gets tipsy, we'll say something different. I'm going to keep watching. Melissa, she's going to show the real Dave. Really? Wayne is the writer. So, we already know he's crooked and the script is rigged in Shayla and Anthony's favor. That's why the fallout from Iman and Delisa is being stalled until they throw Amber under the bus. So Amber will go under the bus. Well, Amber is the writer of her story. I think the other day I heard that she wrote her story. I agree, O'Neal. O'Neal, as I say, that's why you don't take married women seriously. That's what I must say right now. You must say you can't take her seriously. O'Neal, I thought you said you would help us to write again. But Omega Riot though, I don't always cuss me out. Every time I say things for us to get into place we need to get into, y'all curse O'Neal out. Wanna say, why O'Neal is too much. O'Neal is scratching for things. And you know Charmaine are the first person. Charmaine is always on top. She always decide her man she'll get my O'Neal case. Charmaine is always on O'Neal's case. O'Neal, do you think that Anton will find out where Amber is? Because the joint account they will have and see her. Ooh. It's a good question. I think no though, but me ask y'all the question. It's a good question though, Terian. Will Anthony find out where Amber is? But then, even if he find out, I don't think he's gonna come there though, Terian, because I think Anthony is. Here's what I think Anthony is doing. I'm gonna tell you what I think Anthony is doing. Here's what I think Anthony is doing, Terian. I think Anthony is at a place where Amber is upset with him, so he's trying to do anything to appease her. That's what I think him doing. Anthony is doing anything to appease Amber right now. That's what I think it is. That's what I think them doing right now. That's what I think they're doing. Amber is playing damsel in distress. I've said that. So watch this. I'm going to show y'all a scene. And I think we had some answers in this scene. Ready? May I show you why this is Amber that's doing this basically. I'm going to show y'all why. Just so we have some inkling to it. Let's go to when she stand up by herself and she decides she's not moving. Ready? Let's go to right here. Ready? Let's go.
Good?
I'm good. I am. Dave, why you say all that in there, huh? Why were you telling the lady all those good things about me? I mean, you don't even really know me like that. And although I appreciate it, it just seemed like a lot. It seemed like, I mean, did you mean it? Was it real?
Oh, I absolutely meant it. Yeah, I haven't known you for long, but I mean, even when I'm around you, my spirit says right. So I meant everything I said.
Let me ask you this. And thank you for the super chat. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Angela says, O'Neal, this is for you because you always make me laugh all the time. I enjoy listening to your opinions and I learn a lot from your advice. I am trying and I learn from you guys too. So thank you very much for this, Angela Phillips. I do learn from the women in the chat too. Don't think I'm never learning. I'm always listening. Always. I'm always listening and watching comments because you make great points. Want to make good points. Y'all make great points at different points in time. Now, sometimes the point them bias and only call it out. But there are times when I make really, really good points and only learn. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Or I didn't know this, or I didn't know that. It's a good thought though, Terian. But yes, thank you very much for that, Angela Phillips. Amber just told Dave that she only wants a man with money. That's what I also got. Evan, that's what I also got. That's what I also got. I appreciate that. I do try to listen as much as I possibly can. As much as people think O'Neal don't listen, him listen. Me listen to everything people say. Even when I don't agree with the viewpoint, I'm listening to you. Trust me. Because I'm questioning the viewpoint and I'm questioning myself. Only I agree with you. Anthony's not trying to start an argument with Amber, especially since he's probably going to do all he can to. Exactly. So him now try to start an argument. That's what a man think when he's in trouble with a woman. And y'all call Anthony lame, eh? And Anthony should call his lawyer to see how the negotiations and move it along, eh? I think that Anthony is at Shayla on a wine party too. Nope. Not there. Shayla don't want Anthony over right now. She doesn't. I know people want to put them together because they want to justify what Amber is doing right now, but not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Shayla Shayla is in with Iman, and that's what she wants right now. Now, if she finds out about Delicia and thing there, you can say that. But as of right now, Shayla does not want Anthony. As of right now. At this very moment. At this very moment. Shayla does not want Anthony. At this very moment. She likes what she has. Amber is a babysitter and she can babysit her kid. You can go over the house. It's another option for her. At this moment, Shayla don't want Anthony. You agree, yes or no? At this moment. At this moment. Right at this moment. Now, maybe if Iman leave her, then we can talk again. We can reassess Shayla again. But right now as it stands, Shayla is not interested in Anthony right now. Shayla like the arrangement of the money she get from Iman. She's getting money as well from Anthony. So she getting two money. Two. She get to get two funds. Some from Anthony, some from Iman. She get the looks from Iman. Then she also, because Amber is over there, she feel better dropping Kai off with Amber over there. You have to read the play. So right now, Anthony off limits right now for Shayla. And that's what Amber don't realize. That's what Amber doesn't realize. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. That's why Amber have to cut it off. Because even if she want to set up Shayla, you can't set up Shayla and doing what you're doing for Kai. You're going to lose that bet every day of the week. Every day of the week. Shayla like getting the money from the two people them. She get two money, she not going to break up that two money right now. Anthony thinks the train might be getting back on track based on the hugs and kisses from Amber. Him think that exactly. That's why Anthony will not be searching Amber out right now. Because him no want get in our bad side again. That's why I'm reading it. But y'all ladies can give me an opinion if you don't think me wrong. If you think I'm wrong, then hey, state it. Anthony letting her go because he's giving her space will help her relationship. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I say Amber has nothing on honeypot. Amber is not wifey material, eh? Anthony does not need to come by. He does need to stay on the porch with Shayla. What does she mean? With was it real? Eh? I saw God. Anyways, let's run back in the conversation.
Sorry, I'm not used to successful men making me feel like I'm the prize.
Really?
Stop right there, sir. I wanted to hear your take on this, ladies. Do you like that statement from Amber? Yes or no? Do you like that statement from Amber? I'm going to play it again so they can hear it. I'll play it again. I'll play it again.
I'm not used to successful men making me feel like I'm the prize.
Caroline, you say yes for everything, man. All right, I guess you really feel away there. I'm not going to diminish what you're saying. I want to read y'all's comments on this. I have a thought on this, and I think I gave some parts of it today. I'm going to tell you why I don't like that statement there. I'm going to tell you why, though. She's lying again. Yes. No. Didn't like it. No. No, it was a show. It shows her low self-esteem. With Anthony's money guaranteed, Iman is a cherry on top. That's correct. No, I don't like the statement at all. She's telling the truth. Wayne and Anthony were both creeps. Really? Really? You think Anthony has never made Amber feel like she was a prize? No, no, no. She only said it because of what Anthony said to her. Thank you very much for that, Miss Fatal. I'm glad you're calling a spade because When me hear some people say no and yes and all them little thing, them I say what? Sheila's not interested in Anthony. Likewise, Anthony's not interested in Sheila right now. That's not a lie. You say it's not a lie? No, I don't like that statement at all. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna like the statement. I want to read some comments first. Anthony is going to wait on Amber to come back because of the hug and the kiss. She gave him hope that Amber will come back home and they can work things out. Don't like it either. Low self-esteem. She should see herself as the prize. Her value is in the man she chooses. Why would she say successful men and not like that? I thought it would have been just men. Angela Phillips, what do you have? What do you have, Angela Phillips? What are Wayne and Anthony? That's a good question because they're not janitors. Amber, you are the prize. Why you want to feel like that? I don't like the statement, but she needs to make herself feel like the prize. Well, that's the question. I'm going to try to find something for you. Hold on. I think I can find something for you. I'm going to see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. I don't see it. I'm trying to find a particular thing. I'm glad Miss Fatal said what she said. That's correct. Charmian, this is exactly why. And a lot of you said it. This is why I was not okay with the statement. But I wanted to see if Amber fans would have said yes. You cannot be telling me that it is going to take a man for you to become the prize. That means what you're telling me is that you're basically is non-existent. In other words, I'm always going to have to prop you up. That means I always have to go boost your ego. So the question is, does Anthony and Amber both have ego issues? That's a question. Yes or no? Because Anthony has this ego issue too. I wondered today if a lot of what Amber is seeing is an image of herself. She has person issues. I got a question for y'all right here. Does Amber and Anthony both have ego issues? In other words, what Amber is not liking in Anthony, is that what is causing some of the issues between them? Because both of them want the attention. Amber want the attention and Anthony want the attention. And so guess what? No one of them can heed. She need the attention and him need attention. So it's creating problems between the two of them. Is that what's going on? Is that what we're seeing? I thought about this today. No. Yes. A man should not have to make you feel any type of way. I look in the mirror and tell myself I love myself every day. I'll never let anyone make me feel like I'm not the prize. Correct? You must know. Anthony told PR that Amber should be grateful that he married her. But him also marry her too, you know. So don't make it look like say him no. Don't make it look like him no actually do this. Regardless of how you want cut it, when a man get up and marry you, it is a big thing. Men now just go out handing out rings. Let me just make it clear with that. Anthony has ego issues. Yes, they both have ego issues and it needs to be in therapy. That's what I'm thinking. Wayne or Anthony didn't make her feel like she was a prize in their relationship. Right. Self-esteem issues is low. And she depends on someone to boost her. She has to do the work. That's what we are saying. That's why we say what we're saying. That's why we say as of right now, She don't need Dave right now because she's falling in. That's why O'Neal says a cycle and it's a pattern. The pattern is every time I'm upset with this guy in this relationship, I look to find the next guy. So she'll never find Mr. Right because she don't understand that Mr. Right no exists. It just, I'm right, and so whatever I am, whoever it is that is for me, will come to me. Versus me trying to find Mr. Right. That's what it is. Amber's trying to find Mr. Right, and there's no such thing. There is a such thing as I am right within the realm of God, and because I am right within my God nature and how things is working, the right person finds me. That's what she should be thinking, but she not think that. And that's why I'm showing y'all, that's why I said the Dave thing tricky. Because she's not ready yet. She's not ready. I'm right, so the right person will find me. That's it right there, sir. Only this is not the same. Amber, that was in the past. She has been torn to the bare minimum. She has low self-esteem issues. She's been having these though, you know. She's been having these issues though. I think there's a time with, let me see if I can find it. She's been here before, man. She's always been here. Trust me. It's a regular thing. Amber has been here in this situation before. Trust me. If I can find it for you, I'm going to find it for you. I remember the scene, but it's just finding the scene right now because there's so much to go through. But she's been here before. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Amber has been at the same spot before. Let me see if I can find it for you and give it to you. I'm going to find it and give it to you. I'm going to find it for you. Don't worry. I'm going to find it for you. All of what you're seeing right now, she's done this before. Let's see if I can find that kitchen scene. I'm trying to find that kitchen scene with Amber and Wayne. I cannot find it. I can't find it. I cannot find it. Let's see. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I can't. There was a scene with the two of them in the kitchen. There was a scene with Shayla and Wayne in the kitchen. And Wayne told her all of this when she was at the same bare minimum. She's been, Miss Fatal, Amber has been here numerous times. This is not Amber's first time being here. This is not her first time doing this. It's not her first time going down this path. It's been her thing. Wayne has always been talking to Amber about this. Everything that you're seeing on your screen, Wayne talked to her about this multiple times. Yep. Let me read y'all's comments. Let me read in the comments. Amber has always had self-esteem issues, and that's why she's such a people pleaser. Exactly. Me I tell you, it happened before. Everything you're seeing, y'all may think it is different. Maybe I don't know if you might forget the skit. I don't know if you never watched those pieces or you forget the skit. Whatever it is. Because I can't make no claims. But she's done all of these things before. And she married. Them both need to find themselves. They got lost along the way. Both of them lost right now. Anthony and Amber are both lost. I can agree with that take. It's a little narcissistic when you need so much validation in your life. Exactly. It is. That's why I know you can't really use that word. I really think she's trying to find safety net as well. But hold on. But does Amber need a safety net though? Let me ask you that question. Does Amber need a safety net? Honestly. Let me ask you this. Does she need a safety net? Yes or no? Does she need a safety net? She's not broke, you know, and I like, only telling me every day says she's not broke. So she need a safety net now. Say in other words, she's in Sheila's bracket. Because Sheila has no money now. Sheila definitely needs a safety net. Sheila definitely needs a safety net. Y'all are telling me that Amber is in the same space like Sheila? No, man. Ain't no way. Me not believe this, Twilia. Amber don't need a safety net. She's not going to run out of money. She is not going to run out of money. I don't believe that. But I could be wrong. Hey, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Expound. I'm just keep changing the people. That's it. You've been recycling. Let's run the tape.
I mean, not to talk about my husband, but he makes me feel like I should be grateful that he chose me. And yes, I was grateful, but I don't feel like I'm lifted up the way that you just did.
That's
and
unfortunate.
It's just different. And I can't help but just want to know where you're coming from and if you mean it and if that's real.
Well, I mean it. Well, I'm genuine. I'm just telling you how I feel. You said I just think it's unfortunate.
Her eyes are fluttering. Miss Fatal says you don't have to need it to want it, but the problem, Miss Fatal, is this. When you start, okay, what's happening to the Amber character is, remember, you know, she went after the money the last time in a workout. Do you want to do something else? That's my question. You want to keep going after men with money? I'm asking you, if you have some money in your pocket, okay? You have money in your pocket. And I'm not saying you must go for some guy on the street or some broke guy. But would you keep going for money then? Because you're not winning anything. In other words, you're not getting what you want. And wealthy men come with, sure, them going to have time for you sometimes, but sometimes they don't have time for you because they have to get to work. It comes with the territory. So I know what you mean. You don't have to have it and to need it. But I'm asking you, should she be thinking out of wealth at this point in time, or should she be thinking about, all right, you know what? This didn't work with Anthony. Let me find out the things that didn't work, why they didn't work, how I could have done things better, how I can choose better. That's what I'm saying with it, you know? But hey, let me know. Could their core issue be due to losing their moms very young? Neither of their dads were really around. Maybe they need to a therapist to dig deeper. It definitely is issues in terms of internally. Both of them have internal issues. I've always said that when they threw this marriage back together, the root of the problem were never addressed. Correct? Correct. So how is it going to work out? Exactly. Yes, at this point, she do 50%, but she should leave him alone. Amber didn't ask Anthony to buy the restaurant. Well, yeah, hey, she wanted back a restaurant. She doesn't know her self-worth. Twilia, nothing was solved. The therapy was tragic. It's a new Amber. It's new Amber still married. It's new Amber, you're still married. I think Amber hoped Anthony was the one lifting her up. Well, I know him. How are you grateful? How are you grateful he chose you when you were screwing another man while being chose? That's a good question. That's a good question. How you gonna feel grateful when you were guilty? Yeah, well, Trapstar, maybe I've got to change some things. People date within them class, you're right, but maybe you need to change some things, Trapstar. Maybe wealthy men not working out for you. Lisa Ray is still looking for the one. I'm just saying. What's her name? The one that used to date 50 Cent is still looking for the one. Remember them things here. Maybe your chest too high. Maybe the men you're looking for ain't looking for you. So you may need to find somebody that's looking for you. Somebody that will love you for you. Won't looking for. I could understand if Amber was broke and she never have the money and she need money. She doesn't need any money. She have a house already. She has a car already. She have money in her pocket already and she has businesses. She need love. So she need to find someone that can love her. That's what I'm saying. So maybe that needs to look at. Lisa Ray is still single. Fine. But she's still single. What's the next one name again with 50 Cent? Oh, good God. 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. What 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend name again? What's her name? What's that lady's name that they always talk about? What's that lady's name? Maybe. I forgot her name. Y'all remind me of her name. Maybe you're not being chosen by those other men, so you need to find the man that is choosing you. Find the woman and will choose you. Maybe that's what you need, so them can love you right. But if you keep Vivica, there it is the name. Thank you very much, Miss Fatal. Vivica Fox. Still old. She's older now, and I'm not bringing her down or anything, but I'm just saying, when 50 Cent wanted to marry her, she said no. That's what I say. She said no, and she was running the streets, doing everything she wanted to possibly do. Now she's older and is looking for a mate, and 50 Cent is not checking for her. Come on now. That's all me I say. So I'm saying maybe she needs the man. She needs the man that wants her. You need to find the man that wants you. Because when you do that, the man you need to be wanting that man too. Because when you do that, that man will treat you much better. Him want you, he's interested. Now maybe Dave is interested, we don't know. Maybe, still single. Lisa Ray is still single. Y'all have marriages lasting longer than Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox. And these women are stars. Them are stars. Imagine, these are women who people would want to have. Men would have wanted to have in a them heyday. But instead, they were out and about, giving out the pum-pum from here to there. And, oh, well, friend, I'm not settling down. Them doing all sorts of different, instead of looking out for the guy that would like to be with them. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying right now. But if I said Dave choosing her, hey, let's see. Dave is choosing Amber. Amber needs to learn to choose herself. So the question is Dave the one? That may be the question we need to ask ourselves. The question, is Dave the one? That's the question right now. But as I say, Amber can take some single life. She can get single for a little bit and, do her little thing for a little bit until them put her back in another relationship. Maybe they'll give us that. I don't know. But he has to be in the income bracket. Well, no. Why? Why though? Why? Why she can't just find an ambitious man? Find an ambitious man, and not saying, just get it right, a man with some amount of money coming in. Me not say just a random man off of the street that has no money at all. No. Is Dave the one? Why is Dave not the one, ladies? Me say a lot of no's. Of course, everybody have flaws. Somebody says, I'm sure Dave has some flaws. Everyone has flaws. You're never going to find the perfect person. And that is the thing. People are looking for the perfect person. You'll never find it. You will never find it. Don't believe Dave is the one because she still loves Anthony. I'm thinking about Dave. Don't know yet. Too early to say. Interesting. Jump from man to man is not a flex. Correct. Jumping from man to man is not a flex. Angela Phillips, you're getting a lot of highs today. It's too early to know if Dave is for her. Dave is no savior. He's just looking what any man want. The good old split. Even if Amber crossed the line with Dave, she may get 50% from him because the judge will look at both their affair in the marriage. Let's see. Let's see. Vivica Fox and Lisa Ray will get me. Well, make them get. I'm not saying nothing that them not say. They're not married women. They are beautiful women, but them just not married, and you wonder, hey, you know. Them tell us, man, I have this, and I heard Lisa Ray read out a list, and I'm like, I don't know, hey. She's looking for like one of the angels from in heaven. I heard Lisa Ray list out something, and it sounds like she's looking for an angel in heaven. So, me have to back off of that one. The jury's still out. I like this, Regina. The jury's still out. I would never want to be with someone's rebound. There you go. That's true. Rebound, eh? Snow Bunny, Melissa wants Dave. Of course. We call a woman Snow Bunny. Dave is passing up the Snow Bunny. No, Lisa Ray is not married. She's not married. I'm telling you, she's not married. No, man, she's not married unless she get married now. What? She married now? What? When? When Lisa Ray married? When did Lisa Ray get married? When? No, man, she not. I believe I saw her on a bunch of shows saying a lot of things, and she said what she want from what she don't want. She not married, man. I'm telling you, she's not married. If I'm wrong, please, if I'm wrong, correct me. Lisa Ray get married? What? Well, there you go. Lisa Ray is off the market. Lisa Ray is off the market. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Somebody correct me just now, the audience right now. She make it off of the market, and I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm celebrating. Lisa Ray, I stand corrected. Lisa Ray is off the market. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true. Hold on. Let me see if she's off of the market for true. Let me check this out. No, y'all make me have to check this out. And this is not the channel for this. But I'm going to quickly do this really quickly. Is Lisa Ray married? Is she married? No, hold on. She get married for true? Ain't no way. What? Is she married? That's not her. That's a different Lisa Ray. That's not her. That's not her. What's her name again? Lisa Ray McCoy? Is she married? Oh, Lisa Ray, 2006. She's not married, man. As of early, Lisa Ray is not married. She's not married. She's not married. She's not married. As of right now, she's not married. Never mind. False flag. It's a false flag. She not married, trap star. She not married. Somebody set me up a while ago. I was set up a while ago. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all this. And she was married, but she's not married anymore, eh? Years ago. Well, but she's listing off a big old list, Nanya. Her list long from here to Mexico. Is Dave interested in the Snow Bunny? That is the question right now. Is Dave interested in the Snow Bunny? That is the question people is asking. Can the Snow Bunny get through? Say, O'Neal jealous? No, listen to me, Nanya. Nanya, I want you to understand black men. I think black men want to see black men Nanya want to see their black women married. Even if I'm me married to me want to see you have a husband. Especially if you're good looking, you need to have at least a brother on your side. Or somebody on your side. In case you don't know how black women feel about black women, we want to see you married to at least somebody. Please. Make me believe that, you know what, there is someone out there that you decided to take on. Contrary to how women think, men want to see you married. Especially black men want to see black woman married. We don't want to see a single black woman. No, if you're a player, sure, hey, you're looking for some pum-pum, I understand that. But for the majority of black men, we want to see black women married. Just like how white women get married and them see all of that, that's what we want to see. That's all I'm letting y'all know right now. So you know how black men think about black women. But sometimes black women don't think that. But that's what the truth is. Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Somebody be listening to Dr. Umar Snow Bunny. Has somebody come in the Snow Bunny just now. Is Dave scared of Dr. Umar? That's the question. Is Dave afraid of Dr. Umar? That is the question I need to ask. Is Dave afraid of Dr. Umar? Men want to see you married, ladies. Dave may be afraid of Dr. Umar. Maybe Dr. Umar has warned him. Dave may be afraid of Dr. Umar, and that's exactly why, him not really want, Dave don't want to get in any trouble. That's why he's looking for Amber right now. He is afraid of this face. Every single time Dave sees, every time Dr. Umar sees Dave with Melissa, this is the face him see. Oh boy. Hey, it is what it is, man. Hey. I didn't like it, eh? Him not care for Dr. Umar. Oh, good Lord. Peekaboo. Anthony's gonna get a snow bunny. Why do you believe he might get a snow? Why do you think he's gonna go the other way? I don't think so. I think he's gonna get another black queen. Dave doesn't want no skinny girl. How you know that? I am believing that this is interested in how many territories he can conquer. Oh, wow. I don't trust him. He's moving too slick. So when I said Dave is moving too slick, hold on. That's a good question. Is Dave trying, listen to the question, to hit it and quit it? That's the question. Yes or no? Is that what y'all are saying about Dave right now? Is Dave trying to hit it and quit it? That's what I'm hearing from people. I don't believe this, but hey, I'm going to have to ask it. Is Dave trying to hit it and quit it? What's up, Abby? You have a slick school. No, so most of y'all are saying no. Let me look at the chat. 65, 69%, 67, 60. Don't trust Dave. Angela is defending and saying Dave is not trying to hit it and quit it. I think Dave wants a wife. Honestly, Dave wants a wife, and that is exactly why from the beginning, O'Neal had kind of said what he said. The only reason why I don't think Dave is trying to quit, when Amber find out Melissa is in love with Dave, Amber is going to stay away from Dave. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think
You get your food.
I don't think so. I see what you're saying, Stephanie, but I don't think so. I want to show y'all something. All right? I'm going to show y'all something. Let's see if I can find it, because I want to find that scene, because I want to show y'all something. See, I found a lot of these things from way out, you know. A lot of these things I've seen from way out. And I was kind of trying to pinpoint it to y'all, you know. I was trying to pinpoint it to y'all, but you know, kind of never really read what I was saying. Dave has already told Amber's intentions. Dave already showed Amber's intentions a long time. Dave wants Amber for himself. And I kind of tried to warn y'all about this from the longer time when he took her downstairs. But some people never quite grasped what I was saying, and they never was taking what I was saying. I kind of showed you the play, you know. He said some things that were just, hey, I mean, it's common sense. Well, it's male language. Put it that way. It's male language. Let me see if I can find it. No, that's the arrival at Dave's house. I cannot find it. If somebody finds it, they can show me. But I believe that Dave, that's what it is. What am I stopping? Dave wants her for himself. Dave wants her for himself. That's what it is. Dirty mind, eh? You got a dirty mind. Why? What about it? Dave wants her for himself. He wants her. He wants to marry her. Abby, you're putting in your 2 cents. If Dave ends up with Amber, I hope that they do right by each other. Those two are falling for each other. That's correct. I think Melissa will be a problem. She will be. He's as smooth in his game. That's correct. We know nothing about Dave and his past relationship. That's true. Dave is moving fast. I agree. Melissa is going to be a problem. I always said this. Melissa is going to be an issue. I'm telling you the story. Amber may do all of this and go back to the light-skinned boy. That's true too. Like Dave. How can he take another man's wife? That's also true. It's also true. Still think that Amber needs to be by herself for a good while after the divorce. Abby, that's what O'Neal is saying. Don't know. Snow bunnies are persistent. They are, but you can't say no to them. You can tell them no. They are persistent. I'll say that. Dave is a better man than Anthony. We don't know that yet. We don't know this yet. We don't know this. Even though we want it to be, we don't know this. Can we confirm that Dave is better than Anthony? Can we confirm this? Yes or no? Can we confirm this? We don't know. You ladies want it to be, but we don't know. You can't confirm anything. We can't confirm anything. I'm telling you that right now. Why? You don't know if Dave can change. You don't know none of these things. We can't confirm that. She could go to Dave and it's worse than Anthony. Y'all know this, you know. I want to know this. Y'all know this. Thank you very much. Time will tell. For right now, yeah, sure. Right now it looks like it, but you never ever know. Never ever know. That's why you don't just jump in relationships, because you don't know what you're jumping into. That's why O'Neal sticks with, even though people think that I'm bashing the Amber character, all I'm saying, you know, is that she needs some time by herself. She don't need Dave right now. She don't need Dave right now. Not right now. She needs to keep Dave as a business partner. And keep the boundaries in place. Shayla, boundaries in place. Anthony, she probably need a separation. And she need to reiterate with Anthony where it is right now. No kissing, no hugging. Don't kiss him and don't hug him. Because you send the wrong message. Don't kiss him. The other morning when she kissed Anthony, can't kiss him. Moment you kiss him, you're telling him that there's hope. Like Charmaine just said. Don't kiss him. So I want her to put some space in her place now. Amber should be able to get 100% of the money in. She's perfect. No, basically. Don't kiss him right now, but yeah, kiss him. Chocolate, eh? Your type of guy. But that's all we've been saying all this time. Even though Amber fans think me a beat up Amber and then cuss me out. That's all Onila saying. Only not say nothing bad. Only just a laugh because it's funny and they give me to enjoy it. You think Onil is riving? I'm laughing at your pain, Terry. Don't think Onil is laughing at your pain. I'll never do that to y'all. That's it. All me I say is the woman needs some time off. Listen to me. These are my things. She needs to get some break. She needs to get a break. She don't need a relationship right now. Because she's not ready for a relationship. She's too easy right now. Right now, let me say this, and I'll tell you what I mean. Right now, Amber is too easy. Watch this now. Watch how I'll create problems now. Watch how I'll create problems now. Watch how Onil is going to create problems. Let me say this and talk to you right now. Let me say this right now. Bilderberg boy said this earlier, but I don't think you're going to understand what people mean. Right now, Amber is too easy. What does that mean, Onil? That means that Amber have too much. Listen to what it means. She have too much things going on inside of her right now. She's easy to get into. It's easy to form an impression on her right now. That's what it means when we say she's too easy. Because all her mind is thinking of is, I want something better than Anthony, better than Anthony, better than Anthony, better than Anthony. So Anthony is the standard. That's what I'm saying. She's too easy. Right now, she's too easy. The game too easy. Dave know the game. She's too easy. Better than Anthony. Give me something better than Anthony. As long as it's better than Anthony. Ooh, Anthony never used to do this. Dave is doing this. Too easy. That's way too easy. That's what that means. In case you don't understand what that means, that's what that means. Right now, she's too easy. So she needs to get some time, like Abby's saying, to heal first. Find herself, then she can look out on the field with her regular mind. Right now, she's in a survival mode. She's doing what she always does. When it don't go right with one man, she look for the next man to replace him. And as long as you're in that mode, you're in a trouble. Just like a man who is looking for the next woman to get over this woman. That's what it means. But I know y'all are going to. Anyways, friends, it's a wonderful discussion. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great night. I love y'all. I love the conversations. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Onil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.